Coming to you live from a truck stop far, far away. Western Express Lease Purchase. I am your star and pilot, Bedrock. This is coming to you live from the good old BattleStar Trucking. So people got a lot of questions about the lease purchase program at Western Express. And of course, there's so much negative attention on Western Express, but it comes from, past and present drivers just complaining and bitching and shit. But if you try to make some real money in trucking and you just starting out, Western Express will give you a home, number one. Number two, to add some icing on the cake, they will let you start your own business from day one after you get out of training. What's that mean? That's Western Express Lease Purchase Program. So lease purchase, basically in a nutshell, without getting into all the minutiae of the program, is you're leasing a truck and running loads for Western Express. It's lease purchase, so you're leasing it on the premise that you might potentially own the truck in the future, but you don't have to go the whole term of the lease purchase agreement. It's 100% walk away, but to keep it simple, you're leasing the truck and you're running loads under the authority of Western Express. Okay, so the cool part about that is you're running your own business, right? In every way, shape, or form, you're running your own business. Western Express is going to giving you the loads, and they telling you around about how much money you're going to make. So in the beginning, you're going to get like this sliding chart of how much money you make per distance you drive. So you make like $1.75 at the low end, and at the higher end of driving more miles for your load, it might go down to about $1.50, maybe even $1.25. The lowest I've seen in my settlements for a long haul is $1.25 a mile. Not great, but it's over $1. So anything over $1 in trucking is good for me, because even being brand new, you're gonna have a lot of people telling you, oh, this about trucking, that about trucking. Look, man, if you're making it over $1, if you just get into trucking, just get your CDL, go through Western Express training program, and you come out and sign up for the lease purchase, and you're already making over $1 per mile, there's really no downside. So people are going to tell you all kinds of bullshit like, well, you got to pay for the truck, you got to pay for this, it's a scam, they're going to make you pay for this, that, and other thing. I mean, well, it's a business. If you're new to trucking, or you got some family in trucking and they own their own trucks, they're going to tell you, yeah, you got to pay for your insurance, you got to pay for your registration, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay for the motherfucking truck. You got to pay for your authority, all of that shit. So some people have a bad experience in the lease purchase program, and they try to throw shade or pour salt in the whole program. But the program is set up for you to win, but you can also fuck it up. How can you fuck it up? You're always trying to go home, number one. How else can you fuck it up? You're always trying to fill your tank up with diesel and death. I'll explain that in later videos. But the gas will kill you, the fuel will kill you, and always trying to be home will kill you. If you're getting into trucking, then I'm assuming that you want to drive. Western Express will let you drive all you want. They're not perfect with getting you home for home time. They're not perfect with dispatching. But they'll let you drive all you want. So if you got into this business to drive, then Western Express will let you drive. What's the downside? More miles means more fuel, right? And we'll talk in later videos on how to overstep or get over that hurdle, because it's not hard. Some simple math will keep you from being in debt to the company on your fuel costs and having some nice fucking settlements at the end of the week, because we get paid every Friday. Like clockwork, never missed a beat with that direct deposit. You're gonna get a copy of your settlement probably Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. So you're gonna see exactly what you get in your direct deposit, and you're also gonna see all of your charges, because you got to pay all your bills before you get what's left over. But it's 1099. 1099 in layman's terms, tax free. So you're not paying, ain't no taxes coming out of your settlement. So the taxes are your own responsibility. They will help you work with an accounting firm to pay your taxes, but to us common folk, this is tax-free money. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta learn, you're gonna have to learn about write-offs and all of that shit in order to save money on the back end with your taxes. But in the beginning, and on the front end, your money's not being taxed. You know what I'm saying? No state, no federal, no FICA, none of that bullshit. So you get to enjoy the bulk of your money. Okay, so you fail when you always want to be home because you're not driving no miles. The wheels ain't turning, you're not making no money. You can also fuck up your money by fueling. And lastly, how you fuck up your money is if you can't control your expenses at home. Okay, so for me personally, I gave up everything. I don't have a wife, unfortunately. I don't have any small kids. So I was like, fuck it. I want to make some money for real. So I'm just going to live on the road and live out of the truck. Western Express don't have a problem with that, not one bit. Because you're going to get your truck. The truck is not going to be older than 2 years. Okay. This is a 2023 video. I got a 2022 truck when I signed up for the program. Damn near brand new. Right at 200,000 miles. Damn near brand new. Clean. No problems. Passed inspection. Good tires. All that good shit. They're gonna inspect your vehicle, your truck, before they put it on the lot for you to choose from it. But if you find that there's a problem, you can take it back in there and be like, look, I like this truck. There's a couple of things I'd like to get fixed, and they got to fix it if they want the truck on the street. You know what I'm saying? So some stuff. So without going too far, so the three main ways you can fuck up your money in lease purchase is, number one, you're always trying to be home. This is not a weekend 9-to-5 job. This is long haul fucking over the road trucking. Okay, everything is not 1,000 miles, but if you trying to get home and you doing lease purchase, and let's say they get you a load and they can't get you a load home, but you dying to get home, they're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna put you on home time. Go ahead and go home. Guess who's paying for all that fucking fuel to drive all the way back to the crib? It's coming. It's you. You gonna pay for it, because eventually you're gonna need gas or fuel. I keep trying. You know, I'm new to trucking, so I keep trying not to say gas, but fuck it. Eventually you're gonna need to gas up. And every time you swipe that card, they're gonna charge that to your motherfucking settlement. And if you ain't running no loads and you done spent X amount of dollars on fuel just to go home, then that's coming out of your settlement for that week. And if you get too far in the negative, you got to dig yourself out of that hole. You're gonna be running loads and not making no money, and then you're gonna be cursing Western Express. They're gonna be like, well, dude, you keep spending gas, how are we gonna get you some money when all you keep doing is buying gas? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to learn how to understand the fuel part. All right, so number two, second way you fuck up your money is fuel, right? You're always trying to fill up your tank, You're not paying attention to how many miles you actually need to drive versus the fuel that you're actually pumping. Right? Number three, personal expenses. If your personal expenses are off the top, you know what I'm saying, and you know what your personal expenses are. You should have already done the math to know what your personal expenses are, right? But if you can't control your personal expenses and you get a halfway decent check settlement at the end of the week and you're always spending on shit, then you ain't never gonna have no money. You still gonna be fucking eating, hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck. You can't blame that on Western either, right? So hope you enjoyed this small introduction. The next few videos is gonna be to answer all the questions that I get when it comes to lease purchase and to explain it more. Peace.